Is it fair for a person on testosterone replacement therapy to claim that they're natural? Is TRT cheating? The answer is, it depends. There are a lot of perfectly valid ways to look at something. So we'll analyze this from a few different perspectives, and then I'll weigh in with my opinion. But before we get started, it always pays to define our terms, so everyone's on the same page. By cheat, I mean swindle, defraud, deceive, or violate rules. And by natural, I mean functioning or occurring in a normal way, lacking abnormalities or deficiencies. Fair enough? Personally, I've always been completely open about the fact that I'm on TRT, largely because it saved my life, so I'm a huge fan. If you're over 40 or you're experiencing symptoms, I strongly encourage you to see your doctor and get a full workup. Keep in mind, no reputable doctor is going to write you a script so you can make gym gains. And even if they did, you'd have to be a retard to think you can just stick a needle in your ass and grow muscles. It doesn't work like that. Powerful medicine has powerful side effects. In the real world, there are no solutions, only trade-offs. The reference range for testosterone is about 300 to 1200 nanograms per deciliter. If your levels are abnormally low and medication nudges you into the middle or upper range of normal, does that make you enhanced? If you have terrible vision and corrective lenses let you see normally or even perfectly, does that make you enhanced? Again, I'm not talking about becoming superhuman. I'm talking about going from a deficit to a normal baseline. Anyway, these 4 questions should provide some clarity. 1. Is there a legitimate need? Is the person symptomatic? Has a doctor tested them and confirmed that their hormone levels are out of balance? 2. How much are they on and what else are they taking? 3. Is the person an athlete in a drug-tested sport? Are they bending the rules? 4. Are they lying through commission or omission? Are they making false claims in order to make a buck or gain clout or promote themselves somehow? First, if you're sick, your number 1 priority is to get healthy. If you've got low T, treatment will vastly improve the overall quality of your life. In my particular case, I've been having some very serious mental and physical health issues. Treatment really helped me turn things around. It's also responsible for around 15 to 20% of my overall physique, which is kind of cool. If you've got your diet and your training dialed in, it really does multiply your results. So if TRT is helping you live a better life, then no, that's not cheating. Second, doses and stacks. 3 common ways that people lie without lying are through scale, sets and subsets, and redefining terms. Here are some examples. I only had 1 drink. I only ate 1 donut. I did not fund gain-of-function research. Third, if you're a competitive athlete on TRT, then yeah, that's shady at best. I mean, if you're on a co-ed kickball league or you're playing pickup basketball with some friends, nobody cares. If you're on any kind of tournament circuit, then yeah, that's cheating. But is it really cheating if every other competitor is also on gear? Right now, biological men are allowed to compete in women's sports. So much for the unfair advantage argument against PEDs. What the fuck are we doing here? Fourth, lying. If you're lying for money, status, or validation, it's time to reevaluate your life. Because no matter how you justify it, you know the truth. Deep down, you know. And speaking as a fellow human being who's done some very regrettable things, I'll tell you, it weighs on your soul. I'll wrap up with this. If the incentives are high and the consequences are low, you can be pretty damn sure there are rampant shenanigans. You're an adult. You already know that. Personally, I'm very libertarian about most things. I think adults should have full autonomy over their minds and bodies. They should be able to take or decline any drug that they want without fear of being thrown into a cage for years. I'm just opposed to anyone who's a scamming piece of shit. As far as being on TRT and claiming to be natty, well, if you were losing your hair and you got a transplant or a toupee, you probably wouldn't want to talk about it. And I can understand the argument that being returned to a natural state of health is natural. So I'll reserve judgment. What do you think?